Second SEC tournament title since you've been here. Just talk about the emotions of, yesterday and the whole week down in Florida.
Yeah, I don't actually remember a lot about yesterday after the whistle went, to be honest with you. It's just been a blur. Just full credit to our staff and our kids. You want to play with the best, you want to be the best, and you got to beat the best. And we did that. So just really super happy for our kids, for our captains, for our seniors, for who've put in so much work. It looks like it was the final, and everyone remembers that. We all remember the saves and Wojo's saves and the PKs we made, but the work and the effort that these guys have put in, starting after we exited the tournament last year, was on full display on Sunday.
Talk about just like the resilience of the team. I mean, it's the first time we've given up goals in the first half all season, but being able to battle back and come away with victories.
Well, that's what tournaments do, right? They test you and they test your resolve, and the season gives you so many answers, and then you get into tournament play and you'd ask more questions. And I think the one thing we learned, about ourselves is that we're pretty good, but what happens when? And the response was fantastic. It was immediate against Alabama, but it took halftime for us to remind them of what makes them good. And I said this all along about the group, is when I've been asked, is what makes them special, is well, one, the selflessness and the trust that exists between them, but two, is they can take on information without being afraid of it, and they can take that on, and it's not personal, it's information, and they can digest that and spit it out the other end with an end product, and they showed that on Sunday, quite honestly. So that's what we learned, is that there's a toughness down there that we thought we may need, and it showed.
Talk about just like the depth of the team. It seems like everyone has a role, but like any person can come up. Sid has 2 goals, Woj makes some big saves, Courtney's MVP. Just like all around.
You don't get to be where we are now with winning the SEC tournament and a championship and a number 1 seed without having some core key players, right? Whether that's Woj, Sid, Courtney. Hannah in the back, but there's other roles that people have taken on when they've been called on, whether that is for 10 minutes in a game to go press and chase with fresh legs, whether that's in training, forcing someone to be better. There's so many other moments about a team that make it a great team, and those moments are undocumented, they're unseen, but we celebrate them. And I think that's truthfully why this team has excelled, is yes, we have talent, but when you get past talent, you need other things. And those are the things, the intangibles, that have allowed this group to maximize its potential.
First time the program's ever been a number 1 seed. Just talk about what that means and emotions there.
I think it's a privilege. It's an absolute privilege in this day and age of college athletics and the level of play, the level of professionalism, to rise. After last year's, everyone thought it was a one and done kind of thing, and I think we've proven that we're here to stay. That this is the beginning. There's a lot of great things happening in Vanderbilt athletics right now, and we are just another spoke in the wheel as we turn the gears here. But it's a privilege, and it's something that we want to embrace and enjoy, and not be pressured by. It's just something that we've fought for. So at this point, if we fought that hard for it, we want to embrace it and enjoy it. And I think that's exactly how we're approaching it.
Facing Tennessee Tech, obviously, faced them earlier in the season. They're a very different team now. We're a very different team now. Just talk about how you guys are going to take that.
Yeah, absolutely. As we said earlier, there's no team that we're fearful of, but every single team we respect. And you have to. At this level, you don't get in the NCAA tournament, easily. I know Corey, he's a friend. I know that he's improved them. They faced a lot of adversity, and they've turned it into something incredibly positive themselves. So if we anticipate them coming in here and being, intimidated and in awe, I don't think that'll be the case. They've already seen us, so they know what to expect, and it's their opportunity too. So we have to show up. We have to be who we've been, and we learned that this weekend. So, again, congrats to Corey and Tennessee Tech. I'm happy for him, and I know that he will have them as fired up and ready as he can.